Welcome to Master 2255 English Phrasal Verbs, complete course with 150 categories for fluency. This course is your comprehensive guide to mastering phrasal verbs for all areas of communication. Today, we're focusing on the 35th category, phrasal verbs for project management. Lead like a pro. These verbs are essential for effectively planning, executing, and completing projects. Let's get started. First, let's talk about setup. This phrasal verb means to establish or organize something, like a meeting or system. For example, they set up a schedule for the project team, or we need to set up the workspace before starting. Next is carry out. This refers to performing or completing a task. You might say, the team carried out the initial analysis, or we're carrying out a series of tests to ensure accuracy. Breakdown describes dividing a large task into smaller, manageable parts. For instance, we broke down the project into 5 phases, or let's break down the report for easier discussion. Put together means to assemble or organize components into a whole. You could say she put together a strong proposal for the client, or the team is putting together a detailed timeline. Hand in is used when submitting work or reports. For example, he handed in the final draft of the presentation, or make sure to hand in your assignments on time. Work out refers to finding solutions or resolving issues. You might hear, we worked out a plan to meet the deadline, or let's work out the budget before moving forward. Pull off means to successfully complete something challenging. For instance, they pulled off the project despite the tight deadline, or it's not easy, but I think we can pull it off. Turn in is another way to say submit, similar to hand in. For example, he turned in the proposal ahead of schedule, or don't forget to turn in your progress report. Hold off refers to delaying or postponing something. You could say, we decided to hold off on launching the product, or let's hold off until we have more data. Wrap up means to finish or conclude something. For example, we need to wrap up this meeting before 5 p.m., or the team wrapped up the project last week. Fall through describes plans or projects that fail to be completed. You might hear, the deal fell through due to budget constraints, or the partnership fell through at the last minute. Keep up with means to stay on track or maintain the same pace as others. For instance, it's important to keep up with deadlines, or she's keeping up with the latest developments in the project. Sort out refers to organizing or resolving problems. You could say, we need to sort out the issues with the supplier, or he sorted out the confusion in the budget report. Get behind describes falling behind schedule or not meeting deadlines. For example, we're getting behind on the deliverables, or she got behind on her tasks due to unexpected challenges. Finally, move forward means to make progress or advance. You might say, let's move forward with the next phase of the project, or we can't move forward until the approval is finalized. These phrasal verbs are essential for discussing project management and leadership tasks. Practice using them in your own work scenarios, and they'll soon become a natural part of your vocabulary. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next lesson.